Dr. Martin Craven was a very avid historian of the town. He had a collection of items, and like-minded people who belonged to the History Society in the town thought it would be the right thing to do to find a place to display it all. Eventually, we happened upon this building. We get it on a peppercorn rent from the council. So we do what we can with what we can raise and so on. As it was our 25th anniversary, we thought, well, how can we celebrate this mid-COVID? We need to engage with the new people of the town and tell the story of where they live. So we thought, well, we could do competitions where people would be able to do it themselves. And that's where this grant has come in extremely useful. There was a mentor involved, Sarah Oswald. So that worked. I thought, well, anybody that can help you fill in the form and guide you along the process, and as it's happened afterwards as well, that's got to be a good thing. And I'll develop a bit more expertise and knowledge about the whole process as well. So for the junior schools, we thought we'd have a writing competition, and for the senior school, a design competition, and a photography for the open one. All sounds great. We went into the junior schools with our Victorian theme. We got loads and loads of entries, but they'd been given a theme by the teachers, and they were all more or less the same. You know, we're remarkably pleased that they involved the children with us, and we had visits from them and so on. But it wasn't quite what we were looking for the exhibition, because part of the bid was that we'd have the exhibition of the work at the end. And with the design at the Holness Academy, we only had one art class, so we only had 16 entries. It wasn't going to make much of an exhibition. And more disappointingly, the open age photograph competition, we only had a dozen entries from the whole place, which again doesn't really fill much of an exhibition. So disappointing. But the failure, if you like, is as good as a victory, and as you know what not to do next time. The learning points are that we need to find where the museum fits into the life of Hedon. And we have to engage with social media. We have to get better at advertising ourselves across the piece. We're a voluntary organisation. We have volunteers who are front of house and they do great work with the meeting and greeting and so on and so forth. But just about everything else is done by the committee. And I'm one of the youngest, and it's getting very, very difficult. And we need to widen the scope. We need to widen that. So we need to engage with the people of Hedon, encourage them, and find something that people want to do. So yeah, it's publicity, social media, and volunteers. That's my big takeoff. It's ongoing, but yes, I feel more confident for the future now that we know a direction.